our last question of all these types, but then before that I'll have to teach you this entire table. Okay, and in this entire table I will require something from your side. Listen, whatever I'm going to be saying now, those are many sides in your modules. Okay, I have tried to concise them up, and that is what I'm trying to be telling you all right now. Okay, listen to me very carefully. Listen very carefully. I am about to be teaching you all internal control system. I'm about to be teaching you all internal control system. Now, what do you mean by internal control system? Example. You all will understand. See, suppose you all take admission at our class. We all issue you all a receipt, no? Okay, we issue you all a receipt. Okay, if you have paid online, then you get the receipt at that particular time only. Okay, or if you go to the branch and take admission, then somebody will give you the receipt. So that is all fine. Now, when we are issuing you, whenever we are issuing you a receipt, no, we always try to issue the receipts in 2 copies. Let me try to talk of my online system. That'll be better. Whenever one receipt copy goes to you, no, internally, one more receipt copy goes to my accountant also, because he has to be passing the entry for sales. You all understood this? So, for passing, see, my accountant is not sitting at my office, no? Okay. Or my accountant is not dealing with the students. How will he know that admission has happened here? So, therefore, whenever we send him the receipt, he understands that a transaction has happened and he passes the entry. So, therefore, that receipt that we issue to you, no, is a voucher. Voucher means documentary evidence of a transaction. Okay, is a voucher for passing the entry for sales. You all understood what do you mean by a voucher? Yes. Beta, in any company, no, in any company, okay, can we say there is a separate accounts department if it is a big company? Yes. Tell me one thing, will accountant ever know that purchases have happened, sales have happened? Will he ever know that particular thing? No, he is not dealing with the customers, he is not dealing with the suppliers. So therefore, how does accountant pass the entry? Accountants pass the entry when they get vouchers for the transactions. Okay, voucher is a documentary evidence of the transaction taking place. Is that all okay? Yes, now, whenever you are going to be doing audits in life, it's a long time from now, but whenever you are going to be doing the audits in life, basically, you try to verify the vouchers only. How do you know that any transaction has happened? You try to see the corresponding voucher of that. Okay. More on vouching whenever you all do your audit. Okay. So currently, we are not doing audit. Okay. But some part I do require, which I am trying to explain to you all. Okay. Listen to me. Now, this is this entire system that is there. Okay. This entire system that is there. I am trying to be explaining this particular part. Okay, all this particular part. Okay, it's not clear, but I'm going to be making it again. So please don't worry. Okay. So, I'm trying to be explaining this particular thing, which is there in your modules also. Sorry, which is there in your textbook also on the first page. Okay, listen. Now, how does a system of purchases work? Now, I gave you all 6 transactions over here. I gave you these particular things. So, I'm going to be explaining everything with the help of this only now. Whatever I explained you all. Okay, see. Listen very carefully. Internal control system. Try to be thinking. You all have one factory over here. Factory I'll be calling as production department. In case you have the books, you can go on the first page, else it is not much required, but in case you have, so therefore then you all can go on the first page. Okay. Production department. Okay. Then, in this case, we have another particular department over here. This particular department in your books, I have called it as stores department. Okay. Now, apart from stores department, you will also have purchase department that I have mentioned over here. This is purchase department. This is your supplier who is going to be sending us the goods. Okay, this is a supplier. And here it is a new department, that is goods receiving department. Okay. There is one more box over here that I'll fill it up after some time. Now see. Listen to me very carefully. Tell me, production of the goods as per you happens where? In which department? Production department. Can we say production department will require the raw material? But raw material is kept in the warehouse. Warehouse means stores department where raw material is physically kept. Production department will request to a stores department that please issue me this much raw material. I want these raw materials and this much quantity. Now see, in any company, no, nothing happens orally. Orally, nothing happens. Okay. If suppose I try to tell you all, we will do this for you, we will do this for you, all these things are of no use. I should give in writing. Tomorrow, anybody can back out here. So therefore, whatever production department wants, it will put them on a paper. That paper in this particular case, see over there, the name that is given is called as RM requisition form. Requisition word means request. If you see over there, it is made in 2 copies. Raw material requisition form is always made in 2 copies. In this form, it is all written that production department wants what materials from the stores department. Okay, it is generated in 2 copies, one over here, one over here. Although whatever I am explaining now, to be very honest, I am only explaining because it is there in your books. Today, everything has come in an automated way and all these things are almost gone. Okay. But they might ask you in exams and it might be useful for you all in real life for audit of those companies whose automations of accounts are still not done. Can you understand my language?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, in earlier days, say that I'll speak of say 2010 and before. Okay. Like till the time computers hadn't much come in accounts. Okay. At that time, these particular systems were followed. So, raw material requisition form is just a request form that send me these particular materials in this much quantity. 2 copies, one over here, one over here. Okay. Over. Assuming stores department has the stock, it will issue the materials to the production department. Now, when this form is generated now, you all will understand no transaction is taking place. Okay. Example, if I tell you, give me 100 rupees, no? You say, sir, I don't have money to give to you. Okay. Will you and I pass any entry? No. But can we say, I told you, give me 100 rupees, you gave me 100 rupees, then only the entry will be passed, no? So you pass entries of the transaction, beta. Okay. So therefore, this is not a transaction. This was just a request. Assuming that stores department has the material, it will issue the materials. Now, this is a physical transaction. How much materials you will issue? You put that in a form called as RM issue form. This is generated in 3 copies. Where 3 copies? One over here, and the third one goes to your accounts department. In accounts department, your accountant is there who is maintaining this SLC account in that columnar manner, receipts, issues, balance. Understood?
Yes, sir.
The moment he will get that third copy, he will pass the entry for issues. Can we say this is the entry for issues, no?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, you see what I have written in your book yesterday. Question number 47. So over here, the voucher for issue is nothing but raw material issue form. You understood what I've told you right now?
Yes, sir.
So this transaction has a voucher. Its voucher is called as RM issue form. This is altogether done. Okay. I'm continuing now. Listen. Now, let's go down. One sec. I'll delete both these questions here that I did. It will help me to stop my scrolling so much. Yeah. Now see. Try to be thinking that we issued the materials to the production department. Okay. If production department likes it, they will consume it. Something they might not like. Can we say they will be returning it to us? whenever they will be returning, at that time there is a voucher that will be generated. That voucher is called as RM return memo. Okay. This RM return memo obviously has to be prepared in 3 copies. You tell me, where will those 3 copies go? One production department, one stores department, third will be going where? Accounts department. Tell me, the moment accounts department will get that particular copy, they will be passing which entry, boss? SLC account debit to WIP. Okay, so that is why in your textbook yesterday, for issue return, see what voucher name I've written. It is raw material return memo. Is that all okay? Yes. Fine. So my entry number 3 today is fully done. So yesterday I had taught the entry and the rate part. Today I have taught the voucher part. So therefore this is over, this is over. Now I'm coming to the other particular things. Okay, now what? See, now these words you all will better understand actually now. Can we say stores department will keep on issuing the materials, okay, to the production department? If production department will like, they will consume it. If they will not like, RM return memo will come. Think of a case that production department did not like some material, but there was an other production department, okay, to which that material is suitable. Say that this is shirts department, say that this is the trouser department, okay. Some cloth we issued to them was not suitable to them, okay, but it was suitable to these particular people, okay. So can we say we have issued the material to this department, but it is actually required by this particular department? Now obviously you all will understand, in such cases there are 2 ways how we can try to settle this. First, production department will return the materials back over here. That time RM return memo will come. And then this stores department will again issue that to the other production department. Okay. Can you say whenever this division will issue to this particular division, again RM issue form will get prepared? Again in 3 copies, one over here, one over here, one over here, third will be going to the accounts. Is that all okay? Now that is one option. Most of the companies will prefer this, okay. But somebody might be saying, sir, that much time we don't have, the production will get hampered. Who will return? Who will issue again? Okay. Sir, can I directly issue to them? Yes, you can. Okay, there is no problem. But if you will directly issue, no, like in our question also that we all did, this was supposed department A, this was supposed department B. Can we say there will be entry that will be passed, that will be nothing but WIP B to WIP A? Okay, but obviously accountant should come to know that such transactions have happened. So if you are going to be directly transferring the materials from one department to another, no, that time one form that comes, that form in this particular case is called as RM transfer form. Is called as RM transfer form. But what happens is, this is usually prepared in 2 copies. One over here, one over here. Sir, how will the accountant know that the transaction has happened? After some time, no, all these transfer forms are collected from various departments, and then after a month or after a quarter, we pass the collective entry. So here also entries do get passed. It's not that the entry will not be getting passed, but then there is some amount of time lag, because usually transfer forms in this particular case are prepared in 2 copies. You all understood the procedure till now? So therefore this is your RM transfer form. I have told you all 4 vouchers till now. Raw material requisition form, which does not help me to pass any entry. It is just a request. RM issue form is a voucher for issues. RM return memo, which is the voucher for issue returns, and RM transfer form. Okay, now try to be thinking from angle of stores department. Beta, stores department will keep on issuing materials to them. Can we say its stock will keep on falling? One fine day it will be touching the reorder level also. Okay, can we say reorder level, if it touches, time for them to be ordering, no? But stores department should not order. They are not, it is a warehouse, beta. Okay, warehouse is not headed by the purchase manager. There is always, in big companies, no, there is always a dedicated department for purchasing. That department is called as purchase department. Okay, so stores department gives a request to the purchase department that this raw materials reorder level has touched. Please kindly start to be making the arrangements for purchasing it. That particular request of purchasing is put in form of a voucher that is called as purchase requisition form. I'm asking it to you all. Requisition word means what? I told you all before. Request. Now this is prepared in 3 copies. One over here, one over here. Third goes to the accounts department. But why third copy has gone to the accounts department? This is not purchases. This is only a request to the purchase department that please purchase this particular material. It is not as such a purchasing thing which is till now done. Then why a third copy goes to the accounts department? Third copy goes to the accounts department because whenever accounts department will be getting this copy, they will start to think that process of new purchases has started. After some time, this will actually become a purchase and we will have to pay to the suppliers. So therefore start to keep the funds ready. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is this particular part. Till now purchases hasn't happened. Okay. This is just a request that was purchased. So purchase department has started to realize something has to be purchased. Okay. They will try to write down letters to various suppliers. Okay. And suppliers in this particular case will start to send the quotations. Okay. That what will be the cost up and so on. We like the quotation given by one supplier. We did a transaction with him. Okay. We told, please send us this much material. Okay. Supplier told, I'll come after 20 days and we will deliver you the stock. Now 20 days are over. Supplier has sent all the goods with the truck. Okay. So the truck driver comes up and so on. Whenever the truck driver will come, he will come to our premises and he will meet one person. That person is called as GR manager, goods receiving manager. He will be saying, I've come from the supplier side and I have come for the delivery of the goods. The goods are there in the truck. Please get them offloaded. Okay. So GR department will call his workers and they will take out the goods from the truck and put them into the GR department, goods receiving department. After all these particular things are done, the truck driver in this particular case will present something called as delivery challan to the GR manager. Delivery challan. The GR department manager will see that particular delivery challan. On the delivery challan, it is all written. That is how many goods we have got on which particular date, what is the quality, what is the quantity, etc. The GR manager will see it. If everything is okay, he will turn it back and he will sign there, receive the goods as per the information on the overleaf side. Okay. Delivery challan is a certificate of the delivery of the goods that you have received the goods. Is that all okay? Okay. Now, what is GR department going to be doing of all these things? GR department will start to do the inspection of the material. Is everything as per whatever we all have told? If everything is okay, they start to be preparing GR note. GR note is prepared in 5 copies. 5 copies, one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here, and one in this particular case will be going to the accounts department. Okay. Now, one copy, why one copy to everybody? First, one copy they want to be keeping for their backup, for their own record that we got the goods. Second, one copy to the supplier because supplier should be knowing what he has sent. One copy to the purchase department because to the supplier who had given the order, purchase department. So therefore, they should be knowing what they had ordered and what has come. To stores department, we give one copy for 2 reasons. First, they should also be knowing that the materials has come because ultimately to the purchase department also who had requested that was the stores department. So therefore, one copy should be going to the stores department. But second more important reason, one copy is given to the stores department so that they start to realize that the raw materials that we had ordered has come. Please make the space in the warehouse taki in this particular case, new materials can be shifted inside the warehouse. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, after some time, GR department physically transfers the goods to the stores department. Okay. But one thing, till now, we haven't passed the entry for purchases. One thing. For this particular purchase only, can we say 2 vouchers have already reached the accounts department? Which 2 vouchers have reached? Can you give me the names, please? One is purchase requisition form. Other is the GR note, no? It was for this transaction only 2 vouchers have reached, but till now accounts department will not be passing the entry. Okay, sir, then when will the accounts department be passing the entry? They usually wait for the supplier to raise the invoice against the company. Usually these days, the invoice is given with the delivery challan. So both these things might coincide also. Okay, but accountants usually wait for the supplier to raise the invoice against the company. The moment invoice is raised, at that time, your accounts department will be having the 3 vouchers which are required for passing the entry. Which 3 vouchers? Purchase requisition form. Speak next. GR note and invoice from the supplier. Okay. The moment accounts department will be having all these particular things, they will pass the entry for purchases. So purchases does not have 1 voucher, it does not have 2 vouchers, it has 3 vouchers. Purchase requisition from GR note and invoice from the supplier. Is that okay? Okay. Now in this thing, one thing that is very important, and that is why from 11th standard somebody might have taught you this particular thing. And what is that? That entry for purchases is only passed when you physically get the goods. Okay, that is correct also, because GR note cannot be prepared without physically getting the goods. So in your next question, what will start to be happening? They will tell you that we gave the purchase order on this particular date, but we received the goods on this particular date. You tell me, you will be passing the entry for purchases when you place the order or when you got the goods? Got the goods. You remember that particular thing, and that in real life happens because accounts department requires this GR note. Okay, and that particular thing will only be prepared once we are going to be getting the physical delivery of the goods. Okay, now last 2 things and we'll end with that. See, what are the last 2 things? Listen. Now somebody can be thinking, okay, that sir, out of 6 transactions, you gave us now the voucher for this also. So therefore 3 things are over. Okay. So therefore my entry number 1 is over, entry number 3 is over, entry number 4 is over. Sir, for purchase returns, you have left this particular thing blank. You all can write it now. You all must have studied in your 11th and 12th. Whenever there will be purchase returns, there is a system of debit notes and credit notes which are issued by the parties to adjust the accounts of each other. Have you all done something like this in life? Now that I thought of not writing over here, because usually that is not the internal procedure, that is usually the external procedure. But if you all want, you all can write down. Debit and credit notes are issued. Now last, for entry number 5 and 6, for entry number 5 and 6, on one fine day, what happened? Now that is actually beyond this particular diagram now. Okay, so therefore in your textbook also that I have written below over here. What I have written over here is that, suppose on one fine day, the stock checker was told, go and physically inspect the goods. Okay, now before the physical inspection, stock checker will call your accounts department and will be asking him, please tell me the book stock. Okay, then he will go to the warehouse, he'll pick up the bin cards from there, he will get the balance as per bin cards. Okay, and then third, he'll start to physically count the goods. Okay, now once he has all these particular 3 figures, can we say stock shortage or stock difference, stock shortage or stock surplus will be the difference between both these particular numbers?
Yes.
Now whatever is the difference, can we say accountant has to be passing that entry for it, that abnormal loss or stock, that whatever entry you all have learned. So therefore that particular entry, some voucher should be generated. There is a voucher that gets generated that is called as material discrepancy form. It is called as, please speak, material discrepancy form. Okay, now this material discrepancy form is made in 2 copies. Where do these 2 copies go? One will go to the accounts department, so therefore he can pass that particular entry. Second goes to the topmost management, because if investigation has to be coming, okay, then the top management should be knowing that this is the amount of stock shortage or stock surplus. Is that all fine? So I've written over here, when physical verification will be done, okay, will happen, stock shortage or stock surplus will be noticed. Material discrepancy form is prepared in 2 copies. One goes to the accounts department and the second one will be going to the top management. Okay, so that the appropriate action can be taken. With that, whichever were the 6 entries, I've tried to cover voucher of all these particular things. So for both these things, your voucher is nothing but material discrepancy form. Okay, this ends whatever we had to be doing, and only based upon this, we are going to be having our last question of these particular types, that is question number 50. Okay, so guys, we will start away with this particular question. Now, this question will incorporate everything. It's there from your modules, but modules does not know how to be computing the difference between the days. As I've already told in the earlier batches also, if you become a chartered accountant and you decide after becoming a chartered accountant to help the students in the studies, then in ICA there is one board of studies. You all know board of studies, no? So enter the board of studies, okay, and whatever I tell you all, try to implement that particular thing, because there are many errors that are there in the modules that ICA does not even accept also. Okay, so question number 50. Let's read it. Arnav Electronics manufactures electronic home appliances. It follows weighted average cost method for inventory valuation. Okay. So it is VAMA, it is weighted average method. Okay. Further, following is the data of component X. Okay. 15/12/2021. Purchase order 008. Usually purchase order means we just gave an order. Okay, so it is purchase order. It does not mean that goods are coming. Can we say you will be passing the entries whenever you will be physically getting the goods, no?
Yes.
Okay. So 10,000 units we placed an order. Obviously when we'll purchase, the rates will be decided at that particular time only. So 9930. Again, purchase order 009. 10,9780. This is from where your questions will start. 1st of Jan 2022, opening stock 3500 units, 9810. GRN means what, beta? See over here, goods receiving note. Now you know those vouchers. Okay. Now it is given against purchase order 008. So can we say these goods are received on this particular date? Okay, bit enthusiastic, yes sir. Please bit enthusiastic. Can everybody reply?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can we say difference between this date and this date should give you the lead time, no?
What?
Difference between this date and this date should give you the lead time, no? What do you mean by lead time? What do you mean by lead time? How many days it took us for the supplier to deliver the goods, no? In this question, everything will come that you all have done in this entire chapter. Okay, that's why I asked you. So this is one thing. Then MRN stands for material return note. Okay, so against purchase order number 008. So can we say out of 10,000 units that we all got, 500 units are returned, no? Yes. Okay. Somebody shouting. Further, material requisition 11. So 3,000 units we have issued. Okay. Purchase order number 10. You all tell me, will you pass this particular entry on this particular date? No. Okay. We'll pass the entry when we get the goods. Material requisition. Okay. GRN 009 against purchase order number 009. Okay. Can we say this thing is delivered over here? Is that all okay? Okay. Then material return note. MRN stands for material return note. So therefore we are returning 400 units. Okay. Further, material requisition 013. Okay. 014. These are simply just issues here. Then GRN 010. Against this. So therefore this thing is getting delivered over here. Material requisition number 015 and 016. Okay. Based on the above data, you are required to calculate what would you have to make here. Lot of things in this question. Prepare stores ledger account for the period Jan 22. Okay, and determine the value of stock as on 31st of Jan 2022. So just prepare your SLC account. Should not be very tough, but it is which method, beta? Weighted average method. Okay, okay. You're speaking as if it is VAMP. It is VAM further. Value of components during the month of value of components used during the month. Can we say value of materials used? Whatever I have issued to the factory, beta, that is used only, no? So therefore, it will be total of all the entries of WIP. Whatever I've issued, those entries will be WIP only. If anything is returned back from there, then we will subtract that. Is that okay?
Yes.
Although in this question, there is nothing like this. There is no concept of issue returns. There is a concept of purchase returns. You all understood what did I say?
Yes.
There is no concept of issue returns. There is a concept of purchase returns, I guess. That happened. Further. Reorder level. So therefore, there will be maximum consumption into maximum lead time. Maximum stock level. Okay. Minimum stock level. Okay. This we all did yesterday. Hope so you would have forgotten. Inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio means inventory turnover ratio for raw materials. Entire question is all about materials. What was the formula? Raw material consumed divided by average stock of material. You can express it in times also, or you all can express it in days also. That's okay for everybody? Let's start. Now, let's start it off with SLC account. Now, one small request. See. Now, prepare a SLC account. Whenever those guys are giving you all these particular things, no, material requisition numbers, purchase order numbers, up and so on, ensure that you prepare your account in this manner, the way that we did our previous question with that particulars column, and ensure that you write down the voucher name somewhere. I say makes a separate column for the vouchers. That might not be required, else number of columns become way too much here. You have your receipts, issues, balance, particulars, date. Now one more column for vouchers, it might become way too much. Okay, so along with the entry, no, I'll write down the voucher name also. Okay, and that number also. Now one small thing, do you all understand that these particular things are just voucher numbers?
Yes.
Beta, it is just a voucher number. Like your receipt number is there, no, it is like that only. So record that particular thing. Okay. So we'll start off with this particular part. You all write down stores ledger control account for Jan 2022. Stores ledger control account for Jan 2022. One side should be more than enough for this. Listen. Whenever you're making these accounts, no, please just wait. Quantity, keep it small. Rate, keep it very small. Amount, try to keep biggest, because amounts are going to be super big in this entire question. So for amounts, please keep the biggest column, whatever you can. The numbers are super big, please. I've recorded the balance, the opening stock. 34335 000. Everybody will please confirm me the numbers. In case I'm wrong, do let me know, please. Done, beta?
Yes.
Okay, now. So, this thing is all over. Now, we are getting 10,000. One sec. Beta, this is weighted average method. Can you say in weighted average method, you calculate the weighted average cost after every purchases, no? I'll be giving you one extra rule today. Okay, that I could not have given to you in the previous question because that time some other things were not there that are there in this question. So on 5th, let's receive the materials. So this is 5th of Jan. 2 creditors, 10,000. Tell me 10,000 rate will be how much, beta? 10,000 rate will be how much? 9930. It is this particular thing, no, that we have got today. 9930. Now, don't record the balance, please. 9930 into 10,000. 993 5 zeros, no?
Yes.
Now, over here, try to fit in the voucher name, please. GRN 008. And if you all want, you all can write down purchase order. Purchase order was also 008, no? Now see. Can we say on the same date itself, we are returning how many goods, boss?
500.
500. Can you say this is purchase returns?
Yes.
These are not issue returns, these are purchase returns. Okay. First of all, you tell me this will come in receipts or issues?
Issues.
Issues. We issue the goods, no? Okay. So do one thing, write down over here 5th. Can you say entry will be by creditors? Correct? Correct? It will be by creditors, correct? So 500 units. Tell me, 500 units will be returned back at what rate, beta? 9930. At whatever rate you purchased, you return, no? 500 into 9930. So 4965 000. Now see, logically somebody should have told me, sir, you should have computed a weighted average cost over here. I'm at fault. I did not compute. I should have. But even if I would have done this, no, this would have been no use because after purchase returns, again I will have to be doing it and final answer ultimately will be same only. Example, what I am saying, if you are going to be following weighted average cost, no, if you are going to be following your weighted average method, in case you all want, you all can put cross over here. I'm all okay with that. Okay, but I want this particular figure. Okay, I want the weighted average cost after the purchase returns. So don't write. Can we say total units that I will be having now will be 3,500. Speak further, plus how much? 10,000 minus 500. Okay. So therefore that particular number will be coming over here. Can we say that will be your 13,000? Okay, and same thing we are going to be doing for amounts also. Okay, if you would have calculated weighted average cost over here, I do not have any problem. You all can compute it, but it would have been of no use because after this, no, this transaction is to be reversed against purchases only. So therefore, if I would have computed, can we say if these three crosses I had to be computing, it would have been like this. You add this and this figure will be 13,500. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
Then this particular figure would have been this particular figure plus this particular figure, and then you will divide. Can we say some particular answer would have come? But after that also, I would have recorded this particular transaction. If you are going to be doing purchase returns, beta, purchase returns no will change your weighted average cost, because technically you never ever purchased 10,000 units. You have only purchased 9,500 units, no?
Yes.
So therefore, you all will understand, from here I will be subtracting this. So in any case, that would have come to 13,000 only. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
And same way, this particular figure then would have been this particular figure minus this particular figure. Okay. That in any case will be coming same. So therefore, this data will be of no use, no to us.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Please, everybody can tell me, is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, so just wait. Okay, so in case you all want, you all can put crosses. I say it does not come into this kind of a controversy, because what those guys do, no? Those guys put this particular transaction right over here only. I'm all okay with that. I don't have a problem. It's only that how the hell I try to show the entry of it, no? If I put them in the same row, I'll not be able to show the entries. It's always better to be showing the entry. So therefore, you can put the voucher name against that. Can I say this particular cross in this case will be, you all write, okay, else it becomes too much for me because my columns are very small. Can I say this particular figure will be this plus this, less this, no?
Yes.
Okay, you do that particular thing over here and then divide and try to tell me the answer. Okay, do it. Even I don't know. Honestly, these numbers are very hard to remember. But this particular figure is 97768,500. Is that okay?
No, sir.
No, it is not okay. Sorry. Wait. 343,335,000 plus 993 less 496,500. 1286 7 4 zeros. I asked this number to somebody once. That guy told me 1 2 8 6 7 54 0. I did not understand that, but then I understood after a few months. This is 9897.69, no?
Yes, sir.
How the hell it will fit, man?
8 crore 39 lakh.
Cartoon, check karo.
Also, it's correct.
It is correct only. 9897.69. You might require a microscope. Okay. This is all together done. Entries still here are done. Then 6th of Jan 6th. Material requisition number 3000. Material requisition number. This is our issues, no? So material requisition 11. Somebody is asking us that issue us the materials. Okay, so obviously we will issue, no yaar. So 3000. Can you say 3000 will be at this particular rate? No, 9897.69. Please keep your calcies going because it is very. Just a sec. I'll only do it. If I'm wrong, then you tell me. That'll be better. This is 29693070. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Minus 12867. 4 times 0, this is 9897 6930 and this is 10,000. And if you all remember my yesterday's lecture, this figure we might not be writing also, no?
Yes, sir.
We don't require that in any case. Okay, further. Now tell me, this 6th transaction on 6th, is this a transaction? Sorry, this I have done, no? 7th. Is this a transaction, beta? No, it is just an order. So forget it. When we'll get it, we'll talk of that. So again, I guess this will be material requisition. 4,500. This is on 10th by WIP. Material requisition number 12. $4,500. 9897.69. 9897.69 into 4,500. 43639605 minus 98976930. Is this 55337325?
Yes.
And this is 5,500. Five 5,533,7325. Just a sec. Tenth. Done. Now tell me, will you pass the entry for 12th, beta?
No, sir.
Obviously yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You are getting the goods, no, today? So 12th.
10,000.
10,000 and this will be 9780. So two creditors. Goods receiving note number GRN number 009. Purchase order 009. You're going to be getting 10,000 units at 9780. 9780 1 2 3 4. Okay, can you say new purchase? Actually, we should compute a new weighted average cost, but do you all realize that due to the next transaction, it is better to be calculating the weighted average cost after that transaction, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what we shall be doing. You can just put cross over there, so that's okay. 12th, 13th. It will be by creditors, material return note, MRN 004. MRN 004. 400. Can I say 400 will be returned at 9780, no? It will be returned at the same rate, no? So 3912,000. Okay, everybody will come to know how to be computing the balance and calculating the new weighted average cost. 5,500 plus 10,000 less 400. This is 15,100. One 49225325. 982.47. Is that okay? Everybody just reach and then please first reach till here, please.
So the transaction of L and getting 445,960.
Which one, beta? Which one?
10th.
Yes, sir.
10th.
9745.
Which figure? Which figure?
This amount column.
This one?
Yes, sir. No.
Then this one?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, this was wrong or what? 4500 into 9897.6. This is 445, no? Or you should have told me at that particular time, no, yaar. I told you at least you help me out with the calci. Everybody is bloody copying. Useless. 445. That will change to everything for us. Cartoons. 445 39605, correct?
Yes, sir.
Minus 98976930. This is
544 379.
no, that is 5343, no? 5343. 98976930 minus 445399605. This is 54437,325, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this particular figure is all okay, no, now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I got to be computing the new weighted average cost again, right?
Yes.
So this will be wrong then.
0525.
I will not accept now. Wait. Plus 978 minus 3912,000. Please speak. So that's how much?
50525.
This particular figure. 148325325.
Yes, sir.
Please everybody confirm now. I have started to get tense now.
Yes.
I subtracted 148325325 divided by 15100. This is 9822.87. That's okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, further. Let's continue. So, just a sec. This is done. This is done. Okay. Can you say these are the two issues, no? So, let's do it fast now. This is entries on 12th and 13th. No. These are the entries on 15th and 24th. 1524 by WIP. By WIP. How many units beta? 2200, 1500, 2200, 1500, 9822.87, 9822.87, 9822.87 into 2200, 21610,314, 14734,305. Plus 21610,314 minus 148325325. Please just check. I am getting all heart attacks over here. You should be computing this also. You all can be. That's not a problem. In fact, you should be computing. I am only trying to be lazy, nothing else. 15100 minus 2200, 12900 minus 1500, 11400. Everybody please just check. You will have reached till here. Please just verify the numbers.
Then, sir.
Okay. This last number is correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've lost trust on myself, hence I'm asking you all. Okay, now this thing is all done. Then let's purchase 10,000. Can we say at 9750? No? I think your one side would have gone only actually. So 25th. Just a sec. I have not written that requisition number over here. So requisition number 013014. Entry will be 2 creditors, no? New purchase, so new weighted average cost 21,400. Beta, is this figure 209480706? Nine seven eight 8.82. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now over here I should have written that voucher thing. GRN 010. Is that all? My computer had crashed. So is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last 2 transactions I'll finish it off now fast only. 28th and 31st. This is by WIP. This is by WIP. Material requisition 15 and 16. Few things I have not written because my computer had crashed. Okay, you all have written those particular things, no? Those voucher numbers and everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so now we are going to be issuing 4,000 and 3,200 units. Is this figure 39155?
280.
280, and this particular figure is 31324, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 21,400 minus 4,000, 17,400 minus 3,200, 14,200. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Then 209,480 706 less 391,55280. This figure will be 170325426 minus 31324 Is this 139001202?
Yes, sir.
Finally. Please complete till here. Now, this particular part is done. Now, second part, value of the components used during the month of Jan 2022. Now, this part we all will do and all other things we'll try to do that tomorrow. Okay. Value of the components used for the month of Jan 2022. Can you say whatever was issued that was consumed only, no, as such. Okay, used means consumed only. Okay, just a sec. So whatever materials was issued, okay, all those particular things was consumed only. So therefore, do the total of all the WIP figures. You write down over here first. You write down here. Part 2. Now, please start to be getting all the figures which were consumed. Consume means your WIP. So, one sec, I am not writing, I am only trying to highlight, but you will be showing the addition, please. It is first figure, second figure, third figure, fourth figure, fifth figure, and sixth figure. I guess there are 6 entries for WIP. Okay. Show the totals of all of them over here. And before that, now you all can write down all entries of WIP is equal to, show those entries please and tell me the total. Get me the total please. Tell me again. 1810 56 798. So everybody has got this?
Yes, sir.
Now all other things are quite simple. Just I'm reading the shorts. This is the only question where there is returns. So be careful. Compute weighted average cost after reducing the returns only, as returns have to happen at the same rate as purchased. Okay. And try to mention the voucher number somewhere in the account. Okay, if given to you in the question. So that is one thing, just be careful. Okay. So guys, we'll start away with the thing. So this particular question, first 2 parts are done. We are now on to the third part, that is of reorder level. Reorder level is your maximum consumption into maximum lead time. So we got to be finding out the maximum consumption and the maximum lead time. We'll multiply, we'll try to arrive at the answer. Now everybody will tell me this. There were how many orders that got delivered to us? You all can try to spot it off right now also, but you all can tell me. I think 3, no? You had purchase order number 8, purchase order number 9, and you had purchase order number 10. Can we say from the time we gave the order till the time we'll be getting the order, the difference will be nothing but the lead time, no, over here? Okay, so let's try to get the lead time first. Then in that case, we'll try to get the other particular things. Okay, so write down please. Calculation of the lead times. So I'm writing purchase order number, date of ordering, date of delivery, and then lead time. Obviously lead time, I guess we should try to get that in days. Beta, this purchase order number 008, tell me this was delivered when, beta?
January 10.
Now, you all were champions in bills of exchange, correct? No, that was your hot favorite topic for entire life, correct? No, so please get me the lead time in days, please.
21.
First one is how much? 21. So 16 days of December and 5 days of Jan. So 21. Okay. Then it'll be 1 day of this and 12 days. So 13 days, no? I say I got this particular thing wrong, I think, in the books. I think so. Then in this case, 25 minus 7 is how much? 18?
Yes, sir.
18.
Yes, sir.
Now. Again, now you all will understand one thing. From here, we have to pick up the maximum. That's quite simple. You have to pick up the minimum. That's quite simple. Let's write down that. Tell me what must be the maximum lead time? What must be the minimum lead time? 15 days. You all will understand that I say would have done average how? 21 plus 13 divided by 2, no? But I think a better way out should have been you add up all the three numbers divided by 3, no? That is what we all had learned in our first question. You all remember that? So I'm giving you that thing by way of note, although still trying to be doing the way that the institute has done. Okay. Once done, do let me know. Now see, if lead time is in days, we should try to get consumption also per day, no? Else we can't multiply with the things, right? Okay, so therefore let's try to get consumption per day. Can you say consumption is nothing but the issues, no? Whatever material we issue to the factory, that is nothing but consumed. So that is what we are trying to be writing right now. So write down please. Now do one thing. Look into your question itself and try to get at least maximum and minimum. It's going to be quite easy. Now, in this particular case, try to be thinking this particular thing. Whatever we all have issued, that is nothing but consumption. So therefore, can we say anything that we must have issued should be in form of material requisition numbers, no? Okay, whatever material we could have issued, I'm circling those particular things right now. Can you say these are the 5 transactions which are there, no, for the consumption?
Yes, sir.
Now from here, pick up the maximum consumption in this particular case. What was the maximum consumption?
4,500.
4,500. So write down over here 4,500. If you want, you can write down that requisition number also for your reference. MR012. Material requisition number MR012. Okay, so what was the minimum consumption, beta?
1,500.
1,500 over here. That was 014. Now, you all will understand my next statement. Obviously, ICA would have done average consumption as 4500 plus 1500 divided by 2. Is that all okay? But in reality, it should be nothing but it should be this figure plus 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 this figure divided by 6, no?
Yes.
Beta, these are 6 observations, then you all understood this, no? Okay, I'm giving you exactly that particular thing in writing. So 4500 plus 1500 divided by 2. This is ICA's nonsense method. Okay, so therefore this particular thing will be 3000 units. Putting an asterisk on that like last time. And writing that statement. Just tell me how much this answer comes.
30.67.
30.67.
Yes.
Now, I am all done, but listen, you are going to be finishing off part 3, part 4, part 5, everything you all have now. Just one thing that somebody might get confused, you require reordering quantity also. You did this entire question. Tell me what was the reordering quantity in this entire question?
10,000.
You always order 10,000 units at a time, no?
Yes.
Okay, so that is whatever just I'm writing, and then you all can start to apply all the formulas that you all have done. Please finish off part 3, part 4, part 5 right now. You just have to try to apply your formula. Start. You all have reached till here? Okay, now inventory turnover ratio, that is raw material consumed divided by average stock of raw material. So raw material consumed in this particular case, I guess yesterday this was the last thing that we all had done here. Raw material consumed means raw material issued, this particular figure. So 181056, 181056, 798 divided by average stock of raw material. Tell me, how do you compute your average stock of raw material? Opening plus closing upon 2. Open your SLC account of yesterday. Okay, this is your opening stock. I am highlighting. This is your closing stock. write down that calculation properly over here, divided by this plus this upon 2, and compute that particular answer. It will be in times. Compute this, please. Anybody with the answer, please? Exact it comes 7.5. You can tell me up to 2 decimals. 7.5, 0 or 51. 7. Okay, 7.51. Average stock comes to how much in the denominator? Is this okay? This plus this upon 2, correct? No? 18,10,56,798 divided by 241,17560. 7.51. Fine. If you all want in terms of days, it hardly takes a second more, yeah. So you all can try to be doing it, or you can write down 365 divided by 7.51. That'll give you in terms of number of days, no? 365 divided by 7.51. There's one question I am doing, so therefore we'll try to do all the things that we all have done in this chapter here. 48.6 days. Is this done, everyone? Okay, now job is done. Our last question. Now this is going to be slightly a odd question out, whatever we are about to be doing. Okay, this is not connected to anything that you all have done. Okay, just there was a mention of material, so therefore I thought I'll put that particular thing in this chapter. Okay, so let's start. This is question number 51. Read please. Raw material X costing rupees 100 per kg and Y costing 60 per kg are mixed in, please underline if you have the book, equal proportions for making the product A. The loss of material A in processing works out to 25% of output. It is not of input, it is of output. So one thing, from here you all can try to tell me, what is the name of my product that I make, beta? A. But for that product A, 2 types of materials are required. Name those 2 types of material. X and Y. X will be costing 100, Y will be costing rupees 60, and both of them are mixed in equal proportions. Whatever you will put in, there will be some loss. Okay, that loss works out to 25% of the output. Further, the production expenses are allocated at 50% of direct material cost. Okay, so there are some production expenses also that work out to this much. Further, the end product is priced with a margin of 33/1/3 over the total cost. Okay, so therefore end product is priced with this much margin over the total cost. So whatever is the final cost, we add this much amount for our profit. Now what is the problem? The problem has started to come. Material Y is not easily available in the market, and substitute material Z has been found for Y costing rupees 50 per kg. Okay. It is required to keep the proportion of the substitute material in the mixture as low as possible, and at the same time maintain the selling price of the end product at the existing levels, and to ensure same quantum of profit as at present. Okay, I'll read this thing just once more. What is not easily available in the market? Y. So instead of Y, we are thinking that let's try to use Z. Can you say Z is cheaper than Y? No, Y used to be costing how much? 60. This costs 50. So might be that is why if the quality is cheaper, it might affect the quality of my final product also. So those guys have written one line. It is required to keep the proportion of this substitute material in the mixture as low as possible. And now this is important. At the same time, maintain the selling price of the end product. Okay. So you have to keep the same selling price that was there before. at the existing levels and to ensure same quantum of profit as at present. So quantum means amount. Okay. You are required to compute what should be the ratio of mix of raw materials X and Z. Just a sec. Tell me, X and Y were mixed in what proportion? Equal. You want to be finding out what should be the ratio or what X and Z, because Y in any case will be now not available. So therefore instead of Y we are going to be mixing Z. So therefore they want what should be the ratio of X and Z. Is that all okay? Now, I am giving you all the ideas. I am not trying to be solving. Once somebody will get me the answer, then I'll start to be solving. Okay, listen. Now, these are my hints to you. Listen. If you are going to be doing this calculation, no, assume any output of your product. Tell me, what was the name of your product? I forgot. A. Listen. Please don't write. Let output of product A be anything that is, say, 1 kg, whatever you all want. Okay, this number can be anything. In end, everybody's answer is going to be same, no matter you take this particular thing as 10, 100, 5 or whatever number you all want. Okay, can we say this is supposed to be your output 1 kg? Tell me, your input will be more than this or lesser than this? One thing, science has one rule: matter can neither be created nor be destroyed, correct? So obviously output can be lesser than input, not more than output. Yeah, so therefore add loss. Now loss in this particular case is nothing but 25% of output. So 25% of 1 kg. So therefore 0.25 kgs. So this particular thing is going to be input. Input will be 1.25 kgs. Okay. You all understood 25% of 1 kg because loss was mentioned at 25% of output. Is that all okay? Okay. Now currently what I am trying to be thinking, that let us try to be mixing X and Y right now. So therefore all my things are currently X and Y are being mixed. So therefore let's try to do the calculations for X and Y right now. Listen now very carefully. I'm trying to kind of make a cost sheet. Okay, so therefore direct material, there are two types of material that are required, X and Y. Can you say X and Y are mixed in equal proportion? That is whatever was told to you. Total material that I have to be inputting is 1.25 kgs. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
They are mixed in equal proportion. Just divide by 2 and get me each quantity. 0.625. 0.625. Okay, listen. Obviously, this is in kgs. Tell me, I go to the market and buy raw material X at what rate, beta? We buy that particular thing at 100. Can I say 100 rupees? You will get 1 kg. But I want 0.625 kg. So therefore, my cost for 0.625 kgs will be nothing but 62.5. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
And for the other particular thing, it's going to be 60 bucks. Okay. Just get me this answer. 37.5. So therefore, my material will be costing me 100. If you check up this entire question, there is no mention of direct labor. Just check it up once. Is there any mention of direct labor? No. So I think this production expenses, no, must be including every other production expense like direct labor and factory overheads both. You all understood what did I say? So ultimately even labor is a production expense, right? It helps you to produce only. So therefore in this particular case I'm simply writing add production expenses. Production expenses are supposed to be 50% of material. So therefore 50% of 100. So therefore this particular thing will be 50. So therefore my total cost for 1 kg of product A, 1 kg of product A, everything I'm trying to do in reference to 1 kg of product A, that will be rupees 150. Add up the profit margin over here, that will get you the selling price. Okay. Now tell me the profit margin, compute it and tell me the number.
It is 33 1/3 over total cost. Can we say 33 1/3 in terms of percentage is 1/3? No. So therefore 50 bucks no over here. So therefore this will be 200. So if somebody asked you in the question, although those guys have not asked, what is the selling price of 1 kg of product A? We would have told how much here, 200. But now this is old story for us, because now those guys are thinking Y is not available in the market. So therefore we want to be mixing what here? X and Z. Is that all okay?
Yes.
Now in this case, no, see, listen to me very carefully, very carefully. I'm copying pasting this for some reason. But obviously when I copy paste, instead of Y, I'm going to be having Z. That is one thing for sure. Apart from that, in this particular case, you all will understand. Your final question is, what should be the ratio of the mix? X and Z. So can we say now X and Z will not be mixed in equal proportions?
Yes.
Now you have to be finding out what ratio, beta. Okay, so therefore let X and Z be mixed in the ratio of P is to Q. Okay, let X and Z, okay, be mixed as P kgs and Q kgs. Like when it was X and Y, it was 0.625, 0.625. Now it will be P and Q. Is that okay? What is P and Q? You all understood? That is in 1 kg of product A, how much X will be there, how much Y will be there. That particular thing I'm writing as P and Q. Okay, listen now. Can you say X will be still costing 100, but Z is slightly cheaper. It will be costing me how much? 50. So therefore this will be 50. This particular thing will be 100p. This particular thing will be 50q. Okay, you will also be getting numbers like this on here. Now see, when you mix X and Z, you all read these two lines. You tell me what we want to be keeping same.
Selling price.
Selling price and profit.
Selling price.
One is your selling price. Can you say other particular thing is same quantum of profit, means same amount of profit as at present?
Yes.
So tell me how much selling price I still want to be having, beta?
200.
200. So how much profit I still want to be having? 50.
50.
So can we say my total cost will still be rupees 150 only?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now see, one thing that I'm saying, now this is important because you might get everything right, but because of this small thing you might in end get everything wrong. See, nothing in this paragraph is told to you about your production expenses. So can we say production expenses will remain in the same way that they were incurred before?
Yes, sir.
So can we say it will be still 50% of material cost? Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now listen. 50% of material cost means 50% of this. Now everybody gets the next line in a proper way. Can you say maintaining half of this is also 1/3 of this, no?
Yes, sir.
Did you all see that? In any case, so 50 upon 150 is 1/3. Now also, can we say if nothing is told, production expenses should be half of this. But you all will understand that this number we do not have, no, currently. But then maintaining half of this is also, speak further please, 1/3 of this. And can we say if this figure is 150 still, this particular thing will be 50 still?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Job is done. If this is 150, this is 150. Sorry, if this is 150, this is 50. This particular figure will be 100. The moment you will reach till here, no, the moment you will complete this particular thing, which I have almost done for you completely. Okay. Against your eyes, there will be two equations. You solve those two equations, get me the answer. I'm giving you all 3 minutes. Get me the answer first. Okay, get me the answer first. Actually, I've almost solved the things. The only thing for you all to be solving now is a simultaneous equation. So I give you 2 minutes. See the equations in those 2 minutes. Solve it in rough. Get me the value of P and Q. Your 2 minutes start right now. We want the ratio. Just get me the ratio, please. 3:2. Just do let me know. The two equations are what here? Just do let me know that. Two equations are, so first of all it is this over here, right? So therefore P plus Q is equal to 1.25. then the other particular equation is nothing but from here, no? So therefore 100p plus 50q is equal to rupees 100. The moment you solve it, you will start to know your answers. Okay, so we are starting right from the beginning. You all write down this first sentence first. Write down, let output of product A be anything, say 1 kg. Write down, let output of product A be anything, say 1 kg. Then you copy down this. Copy down whatever I have marked in yellow.
Done, sir.
Start to copy down this, whatever I am writing now. If X and Y are mixed, comma, the selling price of 1 kg of A will be. If X and Y are mixed, the selling price of 1 kg of A will be. Copy down till here, please. You all have finished till 200, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you all complete this entire thing, whatever is there, including the solving of the equations. The moment you get P and Q, okay, in and you try to give the answer like this. Therefore, P upon Q is equal to, will be coming to 0.75 is to 0.5. That is nothing but 3 is to 2. Okay, so in and I want the answer in that particular manner. Okay, please start, please finish. Solve the equations. You have to show whenever you solve them, please. If solving is a difficult task, you can divide this particular thing by 50. It will become much easier. Rest is your call. We subtract both these equations. Done, beta, everybody?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now, I guess rest all the questions are to be done for homework.